140 years of Ravensburger. And then we go to Beatriz. She's going to give us insight about the present and the future of Ravensburger. Okay? And this is Lorcana. So, Mr. Thorsten, you have the stand.
Yeah, warm welcome to all of you. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy to be here. So, sorry for my pitch in English, but I hope you can understand it a little bit. And yeah, I'm totally happy about all these games that Ravensburger made for all these years. In my childhood, I also played the Ravensburger games, and now I can scout for this company good games, find new games. For example, these games like Mycelia, one of our new products. I don't know if you know this. It's really a cool game for learning deck building, to introduce into the deck building. And yeah, I like it a lot, and I hope you will also enjoy it. And yeah, my role at Ravensburger is to scout games, to find new games, to also look for inventors here or all over the world, so that we can bring people together, that we can find new games that people like to play, and yeah. So Ravensburger is also family owned, so it's not it's a big company. We have more than 2,000 people at Ravensburger all over the world, but it's also a family. We are also very happy to have this long distance of gaming, and the people like this kind of games or grown up with these games, and I'm very happy about this new range. So it's a new child, but it's the first year was amazing. It's not my part, but I'm also very happy about this, and I think Beatrice will help you a little bit more. But better language.
Thank you. So my name is Beatriz Marmola, as already Pedro introduced me. I'm the product manager for Lorcana, for Leiria in Italy. And I wanted to ask you, what could you think that can come out from combining the 140 years of game excellence of Ravensburger with the storytelling of Disney, who has also 100 years of experience? So such a good game as Disney Lorcana. So in Disney Lorcana, what's Disney Lorcana? It's a trading card game. Who doesn't know it? I think that you all know what the TCG is. In this case, it's the most welcoming TCG in the world, because it's very easy to learn and also very engaging to play. So, and in just one game, you can already learn how to play. It's designed especially for newcomers to the world of TCGs, but it offers also strategic gameplay, so that also seasoned players, TCG players, can satisfy their when they want to compete against other players. It's also different respect all the games, all the TCGs, because it can be played also in 3 or 4 people, so 2 or more people. So it's fun because all the family members can join around the table, gather around the table, and play a game of in 3 or in 4 people. And it takes just 10-15 minutes per player, so it doesn't take too much. And it was released in August last year, and we started with the first chapter. And in the first chapter is told the story of the Illuminarium, and the players are Illuminaries that have to help the realm of Lorcana to collect the lore that is scattered around the realm. So, and then in November last year, The Rise of the Floodward came out, which is the second set. And in this case, there was a flood of ink, and the characters in the cards were slightly different because of this combination of the different things of Lorcana. And then the last set that was released now in February is Into the England. And here you have displayed all the range of products. How do you start playing, for example, a TCG, in this case, Lorcana? We've got the starter decks that contain a deck of 60 cards, and they are already designed and ready to use. They are designed by the team Lorcana, so that it's the perfect combination of cards to play a game. In this case, we've got two different combinations. We've got the combination of the inks Amber and Emerald. In this case, we have Ruby and Sapphire. So, and if I want to play Lorcana, what do I need? Just a starter deck. You've got inside all what you need. The 60 cards. You've got also a paper mat where you have designed the different spaces. Here you put the deck to draw, the discard pad. You've got the lore tracker that to keep track of the lore points that you're earning, and then where you put the cards in play and the cards in your inkwell. Because why is there an inkwell? Because the ink in Lorcana is the what energizes the game. It's their main resource. Also, it contains a booster pack with 12 random cards that you can use to customize your deck. So, in case you are buying this and your friend is also buying the same one, you can do slightly changes to it so that it's not exactly the same. And then we've got also all the products such as the gift set, which is specially designed for collectors because it contains 2 extra large cards, foil, and also the 2 main characters of this game. In this case is Peach in his version Power Agent and Tinkerbell in his version Tiny Clever Baby. Okay, and it also contains some lore counters with the graphics of Stitch and Tinkerbell. And then the accessories, because every TCG player needs good accessories. In this case, the play mats, then the deck boxes, and also card sleeves. And from the previous sets, they are also in sale now at the moment, still in sale. They are all compatible. So you have the starter deck from set 1, and if you want to have new cards from the set 3, you can just buy a couple of boosters and just adapt the deck as you want. Apart from this, the set 3 has some new aspects, adds new aspects and new strategies to the game because the location cards are new to the set. Until set 2, we only had 3 different types of cards, which were the character cards, item cards, and also the item and actions. And now we've got a new type of card, which are the locations. That look like this. Usually, all of them are vertical design, but locations are like this. Okay, so what can you do with the locations? You can send your glimmers, your character glimmers, to the locations so that they can benefit from the abilities of the locations. And sometimes also the characters have special abilities that are only applied when they are in a location. So, and now I wanted to get to know more, all you to get more, to know more about Lorcana, and I would like to invite you to have a demonstration of the game so that you can know better how it's played.
But before that, and I have a gift for everyone so that you can, in the comfort of your houses, see the product and look at it. And you can review it in your channels and say how you feel about it. That's the most important thing for us. To tell us how really you feel about it. So I have here some small gifts for all of you, for all the YouTubers that come here. And thank you so much. Now we are going to the big room where we have tables where we can play a bit and more about how to play the game. so that you have the full experience. And if you have any questions, now is the moment to ask them to Beatriz.
I have one.
Yeah.
You said it was all fully compatible. If I have an Into the Inkland starter deck and I want to play with the first chapter, even though I have the locations, can I play?
Yes. The only thing is that in these cards from set 1 and set 2, you're not going to find anything related to the locations.
Right.
So if you have a card that says when this character is in a location, and then you don't have any other locations because you didn't choose to put any in your, it's okay to just skip this ability.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
More questions?
I also wanted to add that Disney Lorcana is the ultimate collectible of Disney because with every set, over 200 new Disney artwork pieces come out and they are totally original. So it's not each one of these illustrations. It's not just a frame of the movie taken out and put into the card. It's totally new. So it's the largest collection of original Disney artwork assembled in the same product.
Can you also please go over on the rarities of the card? How many?
Yeah, of course. So boosters are especially interesting because when you open them, you always find 6 common cards. And how can I tell if a card is common or uncommon? You just have to look at the icon here. So we've got 6 different types of rarities. We've got common, uncommon, rare, super rare, and then comes a legendary and enchanted. Enchanted are the most popular ones because they are very, very, very rare. So in its booster, you can find 6 common, then 3 uncommon, 3 or 2, sorry. I just know with the numbers. Yeah, 3. It's 6 common, 3 uncommon, and 2 rare or of a superior rarity. And then you always find 1 foil card, which can be a random rarity level.
How much cards in the moment? How
Sorry?
much the cards?
The prices? You mean?
No,
The value?
cards inside, yes.
12.
No, in the
total.
In the total.
Number
In the moment.
Every
full
set
of cards.
has 204.
200.
So it's 204 times 3.
Three.
If we look at one of them, the key to identify what card is it. First you find the name of the illustrator of this artwork piece, then you find the number of the card. For example, this one is 162/240. Means that with this set there were 204 cards released, and this one is the 162. Then you've got EN, which is for English because this is the English version, and then the last number tells you from which set it was. And in these 2 starter decks, you can find a mix of all 3.
¿Las acciones de los personajes están relacionadas con las películas de Disney?
Sí, la mayoría están relacionadas con las películas. Most of them are related to the story for example, I can tell you that whenever you play a character, you leave it like this. It means in the ready position, okay? And when you use it in the next turn, because in the first one you're not allowed to, you put it like this when it's used. So it means that it's exerted, and in this turn you cannot use it anymore. But for example, there's the sleepy dwarf from Snow White, and he comes in play instead of ready. He comes exerted because he's very sleepy. So you see that there are certain characteristics of the cards that are related, and that's the magic of Disney Lorcana.
Out of the 200 and something per set, does not include the starter cards, or it is also
The
included.
starter? Yes, they are in.
Oh, so you can get for example, starter cards in the boosters. That's my question.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. In the starter deck, you always find the list of these cards, always the same. But then you've got the booster pack inside that are.
See, what I'm saying is, in terms of the number, the marking on the bottom, you have usually some TCGs change, but if you have starter decks, they are marked as cards from starter deck. Then you have the booster cards that can be the same character with different abilities, with a different marking, with a different number. What I'm asking if the starter cards are also included in the diversity of cards.
I see.
The 200
so for
and
example, this comes from a starter deck. If I find it here, can I tell the difference?
yes,
No.
no,
Are you
also
gonna-
they're
are you
all
gonna
the same.
find it
Okay,
there?
Yeah, you can find
You can
it.
okay,
find it.
that's what.
You can
Okay,
find it
that's
here.
it.
So you can
So
find
Yeah.
cards that are listed on the starter decks on the booster.
on the rest. Okay, that's it.
Is there any plans to bring the Lorcana to translate it for Portuguese?
I don't have any information about this yet.
What can we expect for the future? Because Disney owns so many IPs now. Are we gonna stay with the Disney animated movies? Are we gonna see Star Wars popping up or Marvel popping up, or where are we
No
going?
comments on this.
I had to ask.
Nice try.
So would you like to try the game?
No more questions?
No.
Just
In
just
the
one last one. In
Yeah.
terms of roadmap, then, can you at least tell us what's the expectation of release moments for each one of the seasons? Let's say.
Yeah, for example, for this year, it's the dates have already been released. It's every 3 months, one set. So next one is in May.
Set, not season, just set.
200
Set.
new,
Okay.
204 new
240
ones.
new ones. Okay.
Yeah,
When we're talking about Disney, are you including Pixar?
I don't have any information about this.
You wanna find Toy Story?
Another question. Will the guys that has the most rare cards always win? Or do the rest of the people stand a chance to win without the winning cards?
I think it depends on the players. It's not a mathematic thing.
How is the competitive play organized? Is there local tournaments that can buy you a win for a world tournament?
Yeah, at the moment there's a organized play program in the home stores called the Lorcana League, where the players are engaged to come weekly, and they get points not just for winning the game, but they also earn points just for teaching other players to how to play the game, or for example, if they come to play wearing some t-shirt of a Disney character, they win an extra point, or in case that they are bringing friends into the hobby store and play, that's the type of program that we have.
E resta dizer que aqui em Portugal o distribuidor oficial de tudo o que é Lorcana é a Divercentro, e também são eles responsáveis por, com a supervisão da Ravensburger, garantir o jogo organizado. Portanto, há um trabalho que está a ser feito com o apoio da Beatriz para garantir que começamos paulatinamente a trazer o jogo organizado para Portugal. Já está a acontecer, o Paulo e o Rui e o Michael têm feito um trabalho nesse sentido, e que acreditamos que irá continuar a acontecer. Temos um milestone que podemos também partilhar com todos. Paulo, quando é que vai ser? FNAC. Para a semana. Para a semana. Para a semana, Disney Lorcana estará presente na FNAC em Portugal, que é um milestone para todos nós. Portanto, vão conseguir, quem visitar a FNAC, encontrar muito que vem aqui, dentro das lojas da FNAC de norte a sul do país. Iremos também, com a batuta do Paulo, organizar torneios dentro de cada uma das FNACs. Vai haver algumas lojas que vão ser selecionadas para poder fazer algum tipo de jogo organizado nas FNACs. Mas é para nós algo muito importante, porque é claro que não chegará nunca ao mainstream, ou seja, não é um jogo para retalho, não é um produto para retalho, mas é um produto de uma loja especialista e vai ser ter um trabalho excelente e em uma semana iremos estar prontos para entrar na FNAC em Portugal. Portanto, o que a Beatriz disse é o que se pode dizer neste momento. Queremos convidá-los a ir jogar o jogo um bocadinho aqui ao lado. Temos aqui uns presentes para vocês e pronto, esperamos que depois vocês façam os vossos reviews e podem colocar um tag na Ravensburger.es. They can tag.
You can hashtag us in our Instagram channel at Ravensburger.es and also Ravensburger
Global.
One question. Since you have a representative of the Iberian Peninsula, which is Diverse Center, we also, in Portugal, yeah, we should also tag it when
Yes,
we're,
we should.
okay.
Yes, we should.
Okay.
Everyone should tag our representative in these office shops and in FNAC, and everyone should tag Diverse Center and of course Ravensburger Spain, yes, and of course Ravensburger Global.
Okay.
And if you have no more questions in Latin or Greek classic, then because she can speak it, then
Oh.
we can go to the big room, onde vamos apresentar então o Lorcana e temos aqui uns presentes para vocês.
Sweet.
Essa fala para presente.